We go on to the chakra vibrations, bring the awareness to the perineum. And for those who may be new, it is the spot between the anus and the genital area. And if you squeeze your butts, you'll be stimulating that area. So we begin with focus there, doing the mantra Lam, and we press the little finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Lam. Lam. Release the finger and continue.
Lam.
Now, bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum. And there, this is the place behind where we urinate, right in the middle of the body. And there, as we draw in over there to squeeze slightly, we do the mantra Vam, and we press the ring finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Vam. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Now bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body. And here, as we draw in at the navel, do the mantra Ram. And when you do this, press the middle finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram.
Ram.
Bring the awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body. And here we do the sound yum. And as we do that, we press the index finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yum. Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Yum. Release the fingers and continue. Yum. Now bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do the sound hum. And for this, we keep the thumbs up mudra with a loose fist. Take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Last time. Bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do the sound chum. And we do that, we bring the, we again do the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath. Chum. 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 Release the fingers one last time. Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the head, and here with the same thumbs up mudra, we do the mantra Om. Take a deep breath in. Release the fingers and continue. Last time. Now we are ready to go on to the happy face breathing. Is Anjana, Dr. Anjana Dhingra around?
Yes,
So go ahead. It's all yours.
great. Let's do the happy face breathing together. The more the merrier, right? So bring your awareness to your neck, throat area. Put a nice, generous smile on your face. As you do, feel the stretch in the skin out here, but there is also, you feel a little bit of tightening in your throat muscles. You're also getting your vocal cords tight, so they're not kind of flabby, right? They normally, when you breathe in, it expands, and when you breathe out, it collapses a little bit. But now it's nice and tight. So as you breathe in through the space of your vocal cords, you create a little rubbing sensation, and as you breathe out, you will create another rubbing sensation. So this is, although it is a nasal breathing, it feels like a throated breathing. Let's see how we can make it happen. Imagine there is a hole right here through which you're going to be breathing in and out. And attach a little straw there. You're going to be breathing in through the straw. So it's going to be a gentle, smooth, long inhale and a gentle, smooth, long exhale. As you do that, you're creating a nice little rhythm, and you're creating vibrations that are spreading through your neck area, through which very important structures pass through: your blood vessels, your nerves, your thyroid, parathyroid glands. It's a connection with your command center to the rest of the body. So it's important to send some good healing, organizing energy out there. So go ahead and continue to watch that breath coming in and going out, creating that gentle rubbing sensation in your throat as you breathe in and as you breathe out. So continue to observe and continue with your breathing, creating this vibration.
Now, let's get on to our spinal alignment exercise, starting with the neck exercises. As you exhale, gently tilt your head towards one shoulder and inhale, come back, and exhale, slowly go towards the other shoulder. And inhale, come back, and continue. Exhale. Last exhalation. And as you inhale, come back up to the normal position. And as you exhale, turn your head and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back, and exhale, turn your head the other way. Inhale, come back, and continue. Now, as you inhale, come back. Then, with the next inhalation, we lift up the chin and take the head backwards. And as we exhale, we bring the chin towards the chest. Continue. As you bring the chin towards the chest, we do 360-degree turn. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle. When you complete the circle, let's go in the opposite direction. Now let's go on to the next exercise. As we lift up, as we inhale, we lift up one shoulder, exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, and as you exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Okay. Now go on to the hand exercises. Lift up the hand, and as you inhale, raise the palm, making it perpendicular to the forearm, and then stretch out the fingers as wide as possible. Exhale, thumb in, and make a downward facing fist. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Now inhale and exhale, rotate around the wrist. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Let's go in the reverse. Inhale and exhale. Oh. Now bring the elbows in line with the shoulders, and we will go around the wrist, the fingers, everything. The elbows. So inhale and exhale. When you are coming down, it becomes a loose fist. And when you are coming up, it opens up, and then it goes perpendicular to the forearm so that it stretches at the wrist. So you're moving every part. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lower down's a fist, and then as I inhale, it opens up. And then as I exhale, it's coming down and becomes a fist. Let's go backward. Last time. Interlock the fingers, bring it behind the head. And as we exhale, we turn to one side and inhale, come back. Exhale the other way and inhale, come back. Just pay attention to make sure the elbows are perfectly in one straight line from left to right, and the head is up and it doesn't come down. You don't want the elbows coming in front and you don't want the head dropping. Exhale and inhale. Continue. Okay. Now get hold of your elbows behind your head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow and inhale, come up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow and inhale, come up. Be sensitive to how the muscles that are behind the shoulders are getting pulled. That is the focus of this exercise. Okay. Now let's bring our hands behind our back and get hold of your elbows or arms or wherever it'll reach. And as you exhale, turn to one side and inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Okay. Now, let's get hold of the hips behind. And as we inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. And as you exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. And exhale, come forward and continue. Okay, that is good. Now we will do both shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders, feel the hips lift up, and as exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now, let's cross one leg over the other. Hold the knee on the top with your interlocked hands. And as you inhale, I crossed one leg over the other. As you inhale, not only pull it up, but cross it over. And then turn your head in the same side as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Now let's shift to the other leg. Excellent. Now, we will do one more exercise. Place your hand behind you. If you're seated on the chair, come a little forward so that you can grasp the sides of the chair. Those who are on the floor, you can keep your palm by the side facing forward, and we will do a backward arch. Take a deep breath in and make a nice backward arch, and inhale and exhale and stay there. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently come up. And as you come up, raise your hands in front of you and interlock the hands and stretch it out. Then bring it straight up above the head. Now, inhale and lift up one shoulder and lean to the other side. Feel the stretch right from the hip. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder and feel the stretch from the other hip. Take a deep breath in, come back up. Stretch fully up and then release the fingers. Bend at the elbows and push your elbows behind your back and slowly bring it down. Now we are ready to go on to the alternate nostril breathing. So most of you know it, so please proceed. And those of you who are new to it, close one nostril, exhale and inhale, close the other nostril, exhale and inhale, and continue. Those of you who know the visualization, please do it.
Do we inhale and exhale from the same nostril? I thought you inhale from one and exhale from the other.
Yes, that is what you said is perfectly right. Please carry on doing it. Now, we'll do the respiratory mantra. Bring your awareness inside the sternum, roughly in the middle of the body, and from there, feel a tube or a straw or a string go to the top of the head and out of the body. And along this line, visualize vibration just going upward and out of the body. And that vibration is the mantra with 3 syllables. Haim, Im, So just feel Haim, Im, Haim, Im, Haim, Im, going out of the body. If you have any problem doing that visualization, just keep the awareness above the head and do that Haim, Im, Keep the motion going, that is even better. And in any case, there is no correlation with the breath. Continue.
Berlecete.
Now we go on to our Bhastrika Pranayama, which is simply deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Do it whichever way in which you want to do the deep breathing. And those of you who have been doing regularly, you know that you can keep your hand, feel back, expand, shoulder pull back, and you inhale and exhale. The same motion you can do with elbows by the side of the chest with the loose fist, whichever way you want to do. Let's go. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, feel the breath go into the head. Vitality, exhale. Continue. Exhale. 4, from here on, exhale at your own pace. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 9, 20, bring the hands down, keep the eyes closed, and observe the sensations within.
Internet calling.
Let's go on to the next round, loose fist. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 20. Keep the eyes closed and observe the sensations within. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. And then affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, raise your hands up and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. We end this session with one long Om. Take a deep breath in. So now we are open for anybody who wants to introduce themselves. There are a number of new people who have been coming for the last few days. And then we can go to question answers. And then there was a suggestion yesterday. We talk about the issue of falling, aging and falling. So we can have that discussion as well. And how in the yogic approach, how we can deal with it. And so any case, so if there's anybody who would like to introduce themselves, please feel free to speak up. Anybody with questions?
I did introduce myself.
Yes, please go ahead. Namaste.
Jyotsna Shah
Subhasha.
and my husband Subhash Shah.
Where are you located?
We are from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Namaste.
Okay.
Welcome.
Just want to let you know that we are existing.
Wonderful, wonderful. So nice to hear from you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how did you hear about this program?
I have my daughter-in-law's parents lives in Houston.
Ah,
Vinesh Bhai Chandrika Ben.
mm-hmm.
And they have suggested us a couple of days back, and I have an issue with my heart, big time issue with my heart, 2 times heart attack and heart failure and that type of things. And they suggested that this probably will help you a lot.
Very nice. You have been doing for 2 days now?
2
Yeah.
days. We have been doing 2 days, and I really feel like I could sleep well last night after I did this.
This was
Very nice. Very nice.
I think that probably on wrong run, I think it might help me. Definitely. I hope so. And you are doing excellent job, and we are definitely enjoying it.
Thank you, Jyotsna ji. Thank you. And thank you, Subhashi. Welcome, both of you.
Hi,
have a-
my name is Kitty
Yes.
Gray.
Yeah.
Today's,
Go ahead, Kitty Grewal.
yes, this is my first time today. I really enjoyed the class, learning a lot.
Wonderful. Where are you located?
In California, Southern California.
Very nice. Is near Los Angeles or San Diego?
No, I'm in Corona, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. My friend recommended me, Mira and Serena.
Okay. Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Nice meeting you too, and look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah.
Every day.
Okay. Mridula Rastogi, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm from Houston.
Very nice. So you want to show us your face? Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Namaste.
trying that.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah, we see you now.
Oh, you see now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend Ashok Das Gupta suggested this.
Namaste.
So I am doing this for a few days now. I miss once in a while and would like to do on the YouTube that you have it.
Very nice. Very
But
nice.
I have one question. I have this habit of when you say exhale, when we bend, I automatically go for inhaling. And then I correct myself, but so often, but still it does.
Yeah. See, what happens is if you inhale and do that, there is no big damage. Okay. But what happens is inhaling energizes as you stretch. Now, what we like to do is we like to minimize potential for even the remotest potential for any hurting, any injury. So if you do it with exhalation, the potential for injury is much less than when you inhale. That is the only reason we do it that way, right? So, but for 99% of the people, if you inhale and do it, it won't create any damage, okay?
Okay.
But obviously we don't want to give chance for that 1 out of 100 who would get the damage, right? So that is why, yes.
Of course. Very nice. It's doing such a wonderful job. I
Such a-
will write you an email about I have some problems, then it will take too long over here right now.
Nope. Yes, and it's also a public forum. The whole world is watching you on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Then. Thank you. Namaste ji. So now, Tara Narasimhan, you want to say something?
know
No.
Mridula ji very well. We go back almost 30 years. I just said, welcome, Mridula ji. You'll thoroughly enjoy this. I've been here from day one.
Oh, hi Tara, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for joining this. It will be very helpful.
Yeah.
So, Brahmaji, Krishnaji, you want to say something? No, okay. You went into unmute, so that's the reason I asked. So anybody else, any questions? Then we can discuss the issue of aging and falling. Yeah, go ahead, Subbalakshmi Shivshankaran.
Yeah. So what is the conclusion from spinal mantra study?
Oh, it has been very effective, but unfortunately, I have not had the time to do the full analysis. In fact, what happens is I'm always tossing too many balls in the air. I have about 30 emails that are sitting, I have been unable to respond to. Okay, so people are sending me emails. So I will get to it and I will give you the answer, but it's good results.
Thank you. Thank
Okay?
you.
Sure. Now, Sethi, go ahead. Unmute yourself. You need to unmute yourself, Sethi.
Here we go. Can you?
Go ahead.
I've been having my arm and shoulder pains for the past 3 days. I have been doing these exercises, the shoulder exercise and the other yoga exercises, and I am enjoying it. Am I all right to push myself into doing these shoulder exercises?
1 second. There are a lot of people who are unmuted. I muted all of them. Okay, that's good. So now, see, the answer is if you have been having that pain in your left shoulder for the last few days.
Yes, sir. Both shoulders.
Both
left,
shoulders.
right.
We need to understand why you have that problem. Okay. So what happens is, if that happened as a result of sudden movement or something like that, then in which case it's an injury which requires healing, where you have to give it time to heal.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, if it is something where the shoulders have been becoming tight over the last many months, and then slowly you started feeling the pain and increase, that's an indication of degeneration, which is a different problem. Okay. So for you to be a cautious side, what I will recommend is don't do shoulder exercises for the next 3-4 days and give a little rest to your shoulders.
Okay.
And one thing that will help for you is just sitting as you are, do deep breathing. Inhale deeply and exhale.
Okay.
Deep inhalation, exhalation, do it for 10 minutes or something like that.
Sure.
For this thing. And what you will find is that energizing will slowly help to heal it faster.
And okay, another part of this one is I had a pinched nerve on my right shoulder long time ago. I have been gaining strength, but still the full strength has not come in my right shoulder. Is there any other exercise I could do to bring the strength in my right shoulder and arm?
Yes, actually what it is your basic problem emanates. Let me ask you something. How is your lower back?
It's very good, actually. Only on the right side, sometimes it pains and then it goes away.
That right side pain you have, that is the cause of your right shoulder pain.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, you see, unless you can somehow stretch that area, which means what you can do is it very difficult to lift up the left arm?
Left arm, I can lift it up.
Sorry, not left. I mean the right. Right is the one.
Yeah,
pinch now.
I can lift it up, no problem.
If you can lift it up, what you do is lift up your right hand and gently tilt towards the left side.
Okay.
Tilt towards the left side and hold it over there. Inhale and exhale over there for about 3 minutes or so at a time. And I think that will give you relief both for the pinched nerve as well as the right side lower back.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm enjoying your yoga exercises tremendously.
You're
I can't.
very welcome. Thank you. Namaste. So Pushpa Shah, go ahead.
Dr. Rajan, I This is Prabha Amin. I had a very strange experience when we were doing the Haim Imam mantra. I just want to share it with you. I don't know if it has anything to do with anything, I do not know. And I was able to do the whole thing at the end of the mantra. I see this bright light, and it's like a, it's an electrical impulse like thing. It's as bright as it could be. What was that? It felt so good. I didn't know what it was. So I wanted to discuss that with you. What was that?
Okay. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. How was the Bhastrika after you did that?
That was okay.
Did you feel any sensations in the head or anywhere?
No.
You
That's
simply
fine.
felt nice and energized?
Right.
Okay. Another question I have for you is, do you have any issues with your ear clogging or anything like that, throat or anything?
Not really.
Okay. So when you were doing that Haim Im there was something in the throat that cleared up. That's how you experienced that.
Well, that was a beautiful, I didn't know what it was. I felt like, people talk about, going to another world, coming down and seeing this bright light. I said, what am I seeing this one? So
Very
I
nice.
just thought I'd share it with you. I mean,
Very nice. Very nice.
thank you.
Actually, Pushpa Shah's husband, you have your hand up. Go ahead, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. In the meantime, Shobha Krishna, ask your question.
Dr. Rajan, since the allergy season is on us now, so do you have any special practices or any mantra or something? Because I often have my headaches. I don't know whether it is because of sinus headache, allergies, or tonsil headache or migraine. I don't know what it is. So, I mean,
I will answer that question.
Yeah.
But Pushpa Shah's husband, unmute yourself. Go to your computer at the bottom and click on the mute button. It'll unmute you, that microphone. Unless you unmute, I can't hear you. I only see your lips go like this.
How about now?
Now I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I was very fortunate enough to attend Dr. Guruji Kripalanandji's number of seminars in Halol when he was coming there. And I am following his instruction on yoga. The question I have is, what is the difference between his preaching, Kulandini, and Hatha Yoga?
Okay. I will answer. You have asked a question. You're talking of the same Kripalu Maharaj who was the person who was the teacher for Amrit Desai?
Yes, Amrit Desai was my friend in my hometown.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
buddies.
We are buddies.
Oh, very good. So he's
I
also a
stayed
good
with
friend
him
of
for
mine.
I stayed with him in Florida for 2 weeks.
So
Very good.
couple of time.
Yeah.
Very good. So he is also a good friend of mine. I've stayed with him.
Oh, is he?
Okay. So I will answer that question. But first, yours is a deep question. So let me first take care of the simple one over here. Okay. So the allergy that you are talking about, Shobha, how is allergic reactions caused in the system during seasonal changes? Okay. There are multiple factors that affect you. Okay. We consider it as an environmental thing that is coming and making us react, right? And the allergy manifests in different ways for different people. Some people can have sneezing, some people get headache, some people get asthmatic, wheezing, those kinds of things. And many people don't even realize it. Some people even feel their bowel movement is not normal anymore. Okay, but any case, so in all of these cases, what is happening is the body is reacting to the external, whatever is coming in the environment, right? So body's reaction happens because of 2 factors. One factor is there is an innate weakness in your immune system's understanding of what is bad and what is good. Okay. So the second element is any innate weakness will become a higher level of weakness when the energy in your system is less. Okay? So what happens is the cure for changing your immune system is a long-term problem. Whatever you do this fall is not going to cure your problem. Okay? The long-term problem of changing the immune system comes through mantra-based meditation. And it will take a few years to overcome it. Now, on the other hand, you can get relief. Relief and cure are two different things. So the way in which to get relief is to, now in your case, it is headache, right? So the first element to do is do the neti pot washing and salt water gargling. Okay? So do it maybe a couple of times a day, morning and evening, but never do these practices before sleeping. Okay? You should do it like before dinner time or something like that if you do in the evening. The next thing is, so that will help to some degree. The next thing is Bhasrika Pranayam. Actually, both Kapalbhati and Bhasrika Pranayam, both of them. Kapalbhati and Bhasrika Pranayam. And in fact, these should be done multiple times in a day if you're getting it, and it will really help you. So you can do like, 3 rounds of Bhasrika Pranayam, and you can do maybe 5 minutes of Kapalbhati or 5 or 10 minutes of Kapalbhati. Do Kapalbhati first and then this Bhasrika Pranayam. Do it 3 times a day. And that will really prevent the headache from coming up. 3 times a day is a lot. That is a way in which you have a way to do it, and of course, anything but, right? So that is a way in which you can take care, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what about any mantras? Sorry.
Yeah, but we'll deal with that later. Okay. So yeah, I cannot find one now, but we'll deal with it later. Okay. So now I want to go back to Mr. Shah. What is your first name? Pushpa Shah is what I see there. What you should do is you should rename and put your name also in there.
Natubai. His name is Natubai. He's my friend too.
Natubai.
He's my friend also.
Okay. So what we do is we can rename him right over here. We can say Pushpa and Natubai Shah. So now I know it. So you see, you are renamed now. Okay. So the question raised here is, what is the difference between the teachings of or relative to the teaching of Kripalu Baba, that is between Kundalini Yoga and Hatha Yoga? Okay. I have actually answered this question many times, but not specifically the way it was asked over here. The part is, yoga is one, but there have been 3 practice approaches that have been going on for a long time. One part approach is the physical cleansing approach, which is the Hatha Yoga. The second approach is the vibrational approach. And the third approach is the mental approach. And that is the Bhakti Yoga. So what we have is, in the physical approach, we are dealing with the gross body. So essentially, Hatha Yoga deals with the physical body. Whereas on the other hand, the vibrational yoga, which is called Tantra Yoga, deals with the vibrations of the body, the subtle body. And the aspect about the mental side, letting go to God. So the concept of surrendering to God, that is done by Bhakti Yoga. Now, what happens is, in the tradition of Kripalu Maharaj, in his case, the approach he really follows is mostly Tantra Yoga. So in the Tantra Yoga approach, what happens is, what we are doing here is actually mostly Tantra Yoga. Okay.
Your
So in
voice
the-
is breaking up.
Okay, it is not my voice, somebody else has the problem. Okay. So in the, our internet is fine and I can see the way the mic is, doing. Okay. So in the Tantra Yoga approach, actually what we do is, even when we do physical motions are never done by holding. You see, in the Kripalu Maharaj approach, whatever you do, you're focusing on the breath and there's motion also, right? So Amrit Desai calls it as meditation in motion. Okay, so the thing is basically, when we do it with motion, with breath, that is Tantra Yoga. That is the approach of Tantra Yoga. And in Tantra Yoga, when you do it with breath and motion, the term used for it is called Prana Kriya. Whereas on the other hand, people who have come from the Hatha Yoga tradition, they never realized the Tantra Yoga approach. So what happened was a very famous person who was a student of Krishnamacharya in his early days. Krishnamacharya in his early days used to be largely focused on Hatha Yoga. And he did not mature into the higher level of Tantra and Mantra and all of that till the age of 75. Whereas from the age of 37, he was teaching the Hatha Yoga in the Mysore Palace, before independence. Okay. And so when he was teaching Hatha Yoga approach, two of his famous students were B.K. Saingar and Pattabhi Jois. Okay. So when Pattabhi Jois was able to find the importance of the breath and the movement, he used a new term called Vinyasa Yoga. So when people rediscover, they start giving new names, right? So the original tradition, the Hatha Yoga, Tantra Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga were all different approaches, and Patanjali Muni integrates all of them in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And so what happens is, people who realize this and bring it together, they work from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. If you go around and look at many of the yoga institutions, okay, if you look to see where they are placing more of their approach of where in the discussion, you will find some people in the Hatha Yoga approach will spend more time on things related to the Hatha Yoga Pradipika of Atmarama. Or there will be some of the others like the Gheranda Upanishad, the Gheranda Samhita, they will focus on. Whereas on the other hand, if you look in terms of if you look at the way Amrit Desai teaches, he pays a lot of attention to Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. Okay. And whereas on the other hand, you'll find the people who come from yet a different approach, the Bhakti Yoga approach, and they will pay more attention to Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So the integrative understanding is there in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. So that is so in effect, what we are doing is not very different from the approach of Kripalu Maharaj, but in reality, we are just integrating it and working within the context of this video-based thing where we are not able to see you in person, as well as taking into account who is the population in front of us. So we have just adapted, but the principles are the same, they are not different. And so this is the difference between Hatha Yoga and Tantra Yoga, what Kripalu Maharaj used to teach, right? So is the question okay, Natubhai?
Natubhai didn't respond.
Okay.
Hello,
So,
Rajan Bhai.
Yes.
Namaste.
So namaste. Here you have
I wanted to ask
Desai's
you.
daughter-in-law right over there. Go ahead, Kinnari.
Namaskaram. So I'm asking you about Sham and the mantras we are doing. how will that balance and take care of the system? Om and Sham. I'm asking about that.
The
To
chakra
balance
vibration. comes.
chakra vibration.
Yes.
And is it
see
okay
what
more?
happens is, huh?
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So what happens is it works in its own slow pace, right?
Right.
So if people start unmuting themselves, voice is going to drop off and people won't hear. Okay. So please don't unmute yourself till just raise your hand and we'll deal with it. Okay. So effectively it takes time to clear fully. But what happens is when we are here as a group and when we do it, for at least for during that period of time, because of the group energy and all of us working together, you will have momentary opening up of all the chakra and balancing. It may stay with you for 15 minutes, half an hour after. It may even stay a little while longer, but it doesn't permanently stay until the purification happens and completely, opens up everything.
Okay.
So
Can you
Vijayendra,
tell me
go
about
ahead.
the kidneys? I need a try.
There's still some work is needed, Kinnari. So don't focus too much. Vijayendra, go ahead.
Yeah, just for the sinus pain, is the Haime Mam is the best to do.
Do you have sinus pain now?
Yes, on the left side, completely from the forehead to cheek.
That will take care of it. In fact, for Shobha's question on the allergy, Haime Mam will also take care of it.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Okay, so yes, Kamla Nagpal, go ahead.
To talk about the falls, what happened to that?
Talk about the
falls and all that today?
Well, I was going to talk about that, but so many questions and so many things came. Now it's out of time. But in the 2 minutes that I have, I'm going to give you the summary in the following way. What needs to happen is the factors that contribute to fall is in the aging process, as the limbs and things begin to not have the same level of vitality as before, it is extremely important to realize your capacity at every moment and not to push yourself. And so when you're feeling tired and weak, just lie down. And in this level of, when you're in advanced age, don't live alone. And when you have a need, expect others to, come and take care of things for you. If you force yourself and you become tired, you have just created the situation where by pushing yourself any further, your likelihood of falling. So I'll stop over there for now, but I will also suggest for you, there are various ways of, even if you fall, minimizing the potential, making the house safe without, too many sharp things, and keeping a carpeted floor. And, when you have this regular flooring with tiles and things, the potential for slipping and losing balance are higher. So having a carpeted floor is usually helpful, but then it has other disadvantages like, for allergies and things like that. But from an aging perspective, that is better. We'll continue this conversation tomorrow.
I just wanted to add something, Dr. Rajan, quick, and that happened with my father back in 2015. And the case is, if somebody is 70 plus and is losing their balance and actually fall because of losing their balance, it could be one cause. There are many causes that can happen. One cause could be what is called normal pressure hydrocephalus, which means that there is more water in the brain. So see what happens during when you age, the brain shrinks a little bit. and it leaves the skin, and so whatever is the gap, water fills into that space, and because of that, this NPH, normal pressure hydrocephalus, happens, and it causes poor bladder control, and it causes balance issues, and it causes short-term memory loss. So these are three symptoms that happen together. So the first time you fall, make sure you definitely get yourself checked. Do not ignore it as a simple you got dizzy kind of thing. It can be something serious, and so that kind of MRI scans are needed. So definitely go to a doctor if you fall because you lost your balance because of something.
We'll continue the discussion tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you tomorrow.
Dr. Rajan.
Namaste.
Thank you.